What's going on, guys? It's Keymaster84 coming at you guys today with another vlog. So this is kind of an unplanned topic, planned video, unplanned topic. Didn't really think about doing a video about this until this morning. Actually, about 44 minutes ago. I'm on my way into work, and I usually listen to a lot. I listen to a ton of talk radio and podcasts. Hands down, my most consumed media is talk radio and podcasts. And so I was listening to some sports radio, and for those guys who don't know, the NFL draft's coming up. I think in like a week or two. I don't know anymore. But I'm sitting there listening to it, and I kind of remember the reason why I don't care for sports radio anymore. I'm a big baseball fan. I'll always be a baseball fan. I like all the statistics and the history and how like players can become more than just a guy on a team. I like all that. Well, baseball season just started last week, and it's already on the back burner on sports radio. Now, granted, you know, I'm a Seattle Mariners fan, and they haven't started the season so great. But no offense, I feel like that should be getting more publicity than football, because season just started. I'm talking about the draft, where like 80% of the guys in 5 years won't even be playing football if they get drafted. On top of that, so I don't know. I just don't care. And it made me realize, I was like, man. So I started thinking about it, and I was like, if this were about esports, and granted, I don't know if you could do. Well, you probably could. I mean, if you really took the time and the effort, you probably could do it, because most sports talk radio show, local programming, they do it from about 7 to 6 at night. So you're talking 11 hours of 11 hours of opinions, I'll say. They usually recycle. The first show kind of sets the mood for what's going to happen in the day, from the day before, and then unless something happens throughout the day, that's pretty much the same topics they're going to be talking about the rest of the day, which is also the kind of lame thing about sports radio is, I mean, if you listen to the first show of the day, unless something happens later in the day, you already know exactly what they're going to talk about. It's just going to be different opinions, because there's going to be different people on the shows. That's all it is. But it led me to think about, you know, what do I think that esports could do a similar thing? And as of right now, I want to say not quite. I think if you were to program it correctly, you probably could get at least, I would say, 6 hours. Well, you could probably do 2-hour shows. maybe 3, depending on the day. But on a normal Tuesday morning, you could probably do a 2-hour show about everything that goes down. Analysis. Because like right now, big things would be going on would be Call of Duty World League, Halo Championship Series, the CSGO tournament in Manila. I might be wrong. Actually, I'll be more shocked if that's right. Anyways, because right now, Halo Championship Series, the series is kind of gearing up, and you can, some of the teams are starting to form. Optic just finalized their roster by picking up Ace, so it's Flame Sword, Maniac, I wish Snipe down. Maniac, Flame Sword, Naded, and Ace. And then Boo Boo just got on a roster, an Enigma 6. That's a hard word to say. Enigma 6 is jumping in the Halo Championship Series. They got a team. They picked up Boo Boo and a few other guys. But then Call of Duty World League, that just wrapped up. So soon you're going to start seeing a lot of roster movement in that. So you can be speculating about what's going to be happening with the rest of the teams going forward into Halo Championship Series, going forward into Call of Duty World League. You could be discussing how big of a win it was for Optic Gaming at the Crown Invitational down in Australia. The fact that you had the number 1 North America team, the number 1 AU team, and the number 1 EU team all in the same house, and Optic Gaming still won. There's a lot of different things you could be talking about. You got fighting games. There's just so much you could be talking about, and I can't do it. And it sucks. I wish I could. I wish I could start an esports radio show programming style where it's everybody's under this banner. You got 4 or 5 different shows. You each talk about certain topics, and everybody gives their opinions on it and their own breakdown about it. Because and you could have guys like myself. You could have casters. You could have current players. You could have ex players, just like they do for sports radio. You could have all the same cast of characters that are hosts on these shows in this thing, and I don't know. I don't want. This is why I shouldn't think about stuff like this. I had a whole nother project I was trying to work on this morning, and it gone. So needless to say, no, I think, and I would rather listen to, as of right now, and people are going to freak out when I say this. As of this moment, I would rather listen to esports radio. We'll just call it that for now. Esports radio for 11, 12 hours a day than regular sports radio. I really would. And I'm not saying that just because, baseball's already on the afterburner. We're talking about mock drafts, which I freaking despise. But I'm just talking about the fact that, and then that's what led me to make the video. I wouldn't have made the video if I didn't have this opinion. But as of this moment, right now, I would rather sit down on a Sunday and watch Call of Duty, Halo,
League of Legends. I don't really watch Dota too often, but I do. CSGO. I would rather watch any of those than football. Yep, I said that. I'm just done. I'm done with football. I'm done. I don't know what it is lately, guys, but I gotta go in there. I'll be right back. All right, back, you guys. So, yeah, I'm just done with football. Will I pay attention to the Seahawks? Of course. Will I watch a few games here and there? More than likely. But am I gonna give it the same kind of attention that I have? No. Nah. I'm more invested in what happens in esports than I am football right now. Sucks to say. I'm a huge football fan. I really enjoy the game. I just don't like all the crap that goes with it. I guess the big turnoff for me is recently, that in football it's this concussion thing right now. And it's just like, what? No concussions? Did you really think, I didn't know concussions were bad. Oh, I got, blacking out. How bad could that possibly be to my brain? Like, that's what they're saying, is I didn't know football was going to be this bad for my health. You're playing a sport to where you could break a bone, get yourself knocked out, and I didn't know it was that bad for me. At least in esports, these guys realize that repetitive stress injuries are a thing. Like, that is a realization. They know that going in. But they would rather take the risk. It's like, hey, I have a chance to do something crazy and something awesome and be a part of something before it's huge. I'm willing to take that risk. You cannot tell me that as an NFL player, when you are, 25 years old, you've probably been playing football since you're roughly 12 years old, maybe even earlier. We'll say 12. So for 13 years, you did not realize it was that bad for you? Come on, man. Don't be dumb. So, with that being said, you guys, that's my bombshell for the day. That's what we're going to drop down today. Let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys would rather be watching esports than watching regular sports. If you would rather watch, Fnatic and G2 go up against it rather than the Giants and the Jets. So, with that being said, you guys, and I know that's not a very likely possibility, the Giants and the Jets playing, but that was the one that popped in my head. With that being said, you guys, as always, make sure you leave those likes, comments, and subscribes. And until next time, guys, this is the Keymaster 84. We play games to make gains, and haters are going to hate. See you guys next time. Peace!